is Spvwvky. I'm a girl failure angel cat variety streamer who streams every night, and I start anytime between 6 p.m. to 9 p.m. EST for 4 to 6 hours, so come and say hi, okay? Today, we're watching his last TikTok video before he vanished by Render. And as always, if you have any recommendations or you'd like me to react to, leave a comment below so I can check it out, okay? Don't forget to like and subscribe so you can support me, please. Enjoy!
It all started when I was scrolling on TikTok. A post of a player exploring a creepy woodland mansion. I almost never see this room, but honestly, I really like it. Now, normally I don't make videos on TikTok accounts, but after looking into these pictures more, one image caught my eye.
What?
And that's when I knew there was
Isn't
something
another
wrong
player?
with this TikTok account. So in order to understand how we got here, we have to start from the beginning. The account's first post was made back in July 8th. When you look at their bio, it says, "Hello, I am Pickle6314. I play Xbox 360 Minecraft." That's pretty much all. And their post is giving a tour of their Minecraft house. At first glance, nothing seems to be wrong with this account, and they proceed to show pictures of their Minecraft house. Despite the wholesome TikTok, others in the comment section also expressed their sense of unease, but it seems there's nothing specifically that shows something is wrong with this post, so we'd have to move on to the next video. This time Pickle showcases him going into the mines. "I'm trying to find a lot of gold for a project. Remember this because it will be important later. My first emerald. Cool cave garden." Once again, the rest of the images are normal. In fact, even in the comment section, he seems to be very responsive, and it almost feels weird to think there's something going on, which is why the next post, being the one I showed in the beginning of the video, makes this situation really interesting. Although I pointed out the figure in the background of one of the images, there's other stuff in this post that have something wrong with them. Never seen this before, and I'm pretty lucky I noticed it.
What is that?
Must be super rare.
Jeb
There's
was
a
here.
sign behind the staircase that says Jeb_ was here, but the thing is, this sign doesn't exist in woodland
the heck?
mansions. So where did this sign come from? Not to mention, this odd bug Pickle seems to mention isn't an actual bug. Also, if you notice, they seem to have 61 torches, and the image after this shows a torch placed on the pillager's nose while still having—
Wait. Okay, obviously it was already there. It was a sign for not talking, I'm eating. You can probably see me chewing, that's why I'm like, wasn't it already there then?
61 torches, which means Pickle didn't put this torch there. He found it like this, which is weird because again, this doesn't exist. There never was a torch on the pillager's nose. It's weird stuff like this that makes me question this account. But again, this doesn't mean anything. For all we know, it could be someone playing a prank on him. Moving forward, Pickle's next post would go back to normal.
Can you just play on Minecraft?
A new tour of his house.
Can you just play like on a multiplayer server on Xbox 360? I mean, it's Minecraft Bedrock, right? Isn't it normal if he's just playing on a server?
He mentions his project once again for a brief moment, but the next slide he says, "I also wanted to say thank you for all the support and kind comments. My plan wasn't to blow up, so it's cool I kinda did. The video was well received and people in the comment section show their support." It seems all is going good for Pickle, but then, if that's the case, then how did we get here?
What?
I don't usually make this type of video, but I needed to show this. When I was making a new mining video, I saw someone. In this, I was just showing the cave. Keep in mind, I'm in single player peaceful. There was a hole going straight down into the cave from the ceiling. I thought it was just weird generation. I kept hearing footsteps, even while I wasn't moving, and I swear I saw someone running through one of the caves I walked by. Then after I turned the corner, in the image, I saw this.
Stop!
I did a 180 and ran out the cave after the pick. I seriously don't know who that was or how they're in my game, but I'm pretty freaked out. If we look back at the image, we can see a Steve skin standing across them, and if Pickle is in a single-player peaceful world, then who is this? In the description, they write, "As I said, I'm not trying to scare anyone. If anyone has an answer for this, please tell me. It seems this is the first time he's really noticing the anomalies in his world, but nothing would come from this strange event, and Pickle would—
What is this about this being not that scary? In my defense, you would think Minecraft is just a chill sandbox game where you get to build houses and stuff.
would continue his next post in that same world. He would go back to uploading a normal video showcasing his exploration of a jungle temple and the nether. It seems he's trying to move on from the situation to take his mind off it, but sometimes it's better to confront the issue rather than avoid it, otherwise things can get complicated. In his description, he would mention his next video will be his project, so it seems we'll finally get to see what Pickle's been working on. It's time to show the project I've been working on. That's right, it's the Herobrine Shrine.
What?
I don't believe in Herobrine, but I used to when I was younger.
Why?
Even had a world to hunt him. Lighting the shrine.
No, wait, pause. Are we just gonna ignore the fact Pickle's a Minecraft TikToker wrote Ruffle?
I was younger. Even had a world to hunt him. Lighting the shrine. It is lit. It was like 5 minutes in between this and the last pic, and nothing happened. I don't know why you guys thought this would do anything.
Wait.
At this moment, people in the comment section start to worry for Pickle. If you haven't noticed already, Pickle is playing on the Xbox 360, known as Minecraft Legacy Edition. Compared to the other strange Minecraft channels we've reviewed before, they take place on Java Minecraft, where you can add your own mods to the game. The Legacy Edition doesn't allow that, so whenever we notice Herobrine or a Steve skin or a weird face, it's more uncomfortable knowing that you can't just add these things to Minecraft Legacy Edition. But with that being said, Pickle will soon realize in the next post that your actions have consequences. Hey guys, something strange happened. The shrine is gone and there's a giant hole in its place. I saw the comments saying how someone was in the last video, and even the mansion one. I'm getting pretty freaked out. I don't want to abandon this world as I started it with my brother when I was younger, but I'm gonna have to. Well, I got to the bottom and it's just a hole to a white area. For reference, this is how deep it goes. I don't know what to do. I'm pretty scared after all of this. I just wanted to make Minecraft videos, not this horror movie stuff. If anyone can explain this, please tell me. We get some important information in this video. The big crater being in the spot the Herobrine Shrine was in could indicate this was Herobrine. Pickle also explains how he's become more aware of the figures appearing in his last video and the mansion video from the comments. It seems like the crater leads to the void, but if that were true, we wouldn't be seeing a white area at the bottom, considering the void is black. But right now, Pickle doesn't want to investigate the crater and asks the audience for help. The comments share their thoughts on the situation, but one commenter writes, "Can we get some background info on your world? How it began, how you and your brother built upon it?" Remember how he mentioned he started this world with his brother. Maybe, just maybe, that could have something to do with what's going on in Pickle's world.
Really? What the heck?
Hey guys, someone wanted me to explain a bit how me and my brother started this world, so I decided I might as well while showing our old houses. We started this world when I was around 11 and he was 15. This is his house in the photo. We started on survival and just, played normal Minecraft. He didn't play often as he had some issues he was working on. He went to a psychiatric facility when I was 12. I didn't see him much after, even when he got home. He became a lot more distant. Then he got a lot more reckless and was always getting into trouble, almost never at home. Eventually, I hadn't seen him for about a year. He only called home every few months to ask for money. About a year after everything, I learned he died of a drug overdose. This was my house. I don't like to say it, but I didn't feel anything when I learned the news. I love my brother, but he chose his path. I do miss him, but then again I don't. It's hard to explain. That's all for now. Bye. We learned
Why
a little
was
bit
the
about
daughter
Pickle's
so
backstory,
sad?
how he had an older brother who he used to play Minecraft with, but his brother wasn't mentally well. He went to a mental hospital at 12 and continued down a dark path until eventually passing away from a drug overdose. Although Pickle claims he didn't feel anything when he learned the news, we know that his reason for not wanting to delete the world despite the strange anomalies is because him and his brother started the world together, and he wouldn't want to remove something that he can remember his brother with. This will be important later, but for now we'd have to move on. A commenter writes, use a water bucket to swim down to the white area so you can get back up afterwards. So Pickle's next post would be exploring the hole. Hey guys, as per a viewer's request, I am going into the hole. He would make his way down, but once he reached the bottom, he finds himself in a white room, and there seems to be a bedroom. I'm assuming the guy I saw in my cave made this. In another room, there's 3 doors, but Pickle says he tries to break them, but it doesn't work, and even describes them as bedrock. Alright, well, I got out the hole and made it to my house. I'm pretty confused why that was made, as it had nothing besides a bed in it. There's something strange going on here. The Herobrine Shrine causes a huge crater, and at the bottom of the crater is a secret white room that had to have been made by someone. Pickle theorizes that this was done by the Steve skin he saw in the cave, but there's no way to know. Right now, let's take a closer look at this bedroom. Doesn't it look familiar? All white room with just a bed, almost like a psychiatric facility room. Remember how Pickle said his brother got sent to a mental hospital? What are the chances what we're looking at has something to do with Pickle's brother? But right now we don't know. We don't know who made this crater, we don't know who's been stalking Pickle, and we don't know why this secret room happens to resemble a mental hospital. It seems like someone in Pickle's world is trying to communicate with him, because in the next post Pickle goes through another confrontation, and it seems things aren't getting better.
That was weird. Oh,
Hey guys, I think I'm done trying to go into caves. I was just trying to get diamonds and gold when I saw this divot. This genuinely scared me to my core. I got to the end and it was just fences and a light.
Where's the light?
Super dark behind it. My game got super laggy and the audio got very distorted. I started leaving the tunnel, and when I turned my back with third person and I saw this. This image is super distorted, but you can make out this thing.
Why is it so distorted?
What the hell is in my game?
I don't like that. Stop, I hate the emote.
Hey guys, someone said to try to talk to the Cave Steve, who from now on I'll be calling CS, with signs. Also, I'll be trying to get into the dark area with a lever. I left a sign in the bedroom thing. It says, "Who are you? Why are you in my world?" After that, I broke the lever from the bedroom and tried to use it on the door, and it worked. As you can see, it's a weird cutoff light and dark. I kept going forward and up a staircase and found this. Super weird. Super long hallway. To show how dark it is, that's the door. Made it to the end and found a brick hole with water in it. Got to the top and turns out it's a well. Left a sign that says, "Why did you build this?" Okay, now this is where it got weirder. My image file got corrupted and you can kinda see legs in the dark.
Where? Oh,
I went back over to the pit and made my way down, and there was a new sign. Not sure what that means, but I guess CS can talk through signs. Looking at this jumble of text, I decided to put it into a Caesar Cipher website hoping to find something, and after shifting the letters, I did find something.
The end is now, you will die.
When presented with the question, "Who are you?" the Cave Steve responds with, "I am God," then says, "You will die." It's clear that this Cave Steve has malicious intent, which could most likely eliminate the possibility of this thing being Pickle's brother, because why would he want to harm his own brother? So let's shift our focus to this well. It's clear this was something Cave Steve wanted Pickle to find, considering the only way to find this was by going through the crater. It's almost like there's a story being portrayed trade. You enter a psychiatric facility and see one of the white rooms, then another door leads you to a well. Maybe it's not that this thing haunting Pickle's world is his brother, but instead could be someone or something that Pickle's brother knew, maybe even correlated with his brother's death. Again, this isn't confirmed, but we never got full context to Pickle's brother going into a psychiatric facility, which if you don't know, they take care of people with mental health issues. Right now, there's not a lot to go off of, but these next 8 posts will start to answer a lot of questions and hopefully give us the answer we've been looking for.
What?
Appreciate it if you could subscribe,
Subscribe
but
to my
only
channel
if you're
too,
enjoying the video. These videos take a while to make, and a lot of my viewers aren't subscribed, so again, hitting that subscribe button would mean the world. But moving forward, Pickle's next post would once again showcase another confrontation of the Cave Steve. It was a normal session of playing Minecraft. He went to go check out a cave and went during the daytime because he thought it was safe. The next image is probably the closest I'll ever get to this thing. I only got the pic because I jumped so hard I accidentally took a photo. My game crashed when I saw it. And when we go to the next slide...
Oh my god, stop. I'm scared! Oh my god, oh my god, oh my god, why does he look like that? I don't like that. Oh my god, oh my god, I don't want to look at the screen anymore.
Wouldn't you just want to see me? Without scaring the shit out of me? Anyways, I might take another break. When I come back, I'll be on a new world. I don't want to deal with ghosts haunting my Minecraft world. It would be at this point the situation would really get to Pickle. He writes in the description, "I'm genuinely scared to play," and he would take 2 weeks before he uploaded another post, compared to all his previous ones where he would upload once or even twice a day. But eventually he would upload again, and it seems he's finally started a new world. Hello everyone. I know I've been gone for a while. Forgive me, but I'd like to show my new and improved house. Pickle would just show off his new house, and it's clear he doesn't want to be a part of whatever is going on with his world, and he just wants to play the game. This new world is a lot better. There's a mansion, monument, 2 villages, and an ice bikes. Looks like someone wanted to see my house too. The village is over the hill there. He sure did go far to see what I was up to. Also, cool new cave across from my house. I'm still kinda scared of caves after all that happened, but nothing super strange has happened yet. So next video will probably be me exploring this cave. And a day after, he made another post where he would be exploring that same cave. While on his expedition though, found my way back. Gravel fell somehow though. Safe to say I'm not going caving again. Looks like Cave Steve did get into this world. Oh well though, I always have other games. Below this caption gives us a YouTube link, although when searching it up, it seems Pickle took down the video, but a comment left under the post explains that the video was Left 4 Dead 2 gameplay, and at the end of the video, apparently there was a clear image of the Cave Steve, but unfortunately that image is lost media. It seems this Cave Steve can travel through Minecraft worlds, and from what the commenter explained, it could possibly travel through games outside of Minecraft. It seems no matter what Pickle does, this Cave Steve always comes back to haunt him. What exactly did Pickle do to aggravate this entity? Or maybe what does it want from Pickle? Some people might speculate the Herobrine Shrine is what summoned the entity, but we know videos before this, Pickle was still being harassed. Right now, the Cave Steve's motives are unknown, but Pickle would continue to post and ignore the situation, and his next post would be showing off his old Minecraft worlds. Hello guys, in today's adventure we're going to be looking at my super old worlds. Cave Steve's motives are unknown, but Pickle would continue to post and ignore the situation, and his next post would be showing off his old Minecraft worlds. Hello guys, in today's adventure we're going to be looking at my super old worlds. Here's the first. Don't mind the skin change, these are on a different Xbox account. I made this one with my 2 sisters. This was obviously my base. My memory is very foggy of all these worlds, so I'm pretty much seeing things for the first time. This was their house.
Cute.
Next world, haunted house. Spooky. I don't think he's meant to be here. Great building, younger me.
Oh my god,
oh my god. Behind the painting wall. Meant to be here. Great building, younger me. Of course, secret behind the painting wall. Next one, survival. Cool mountain house. Weird grave, don't remember who it was for. Not even a chest like I usually put when making graves. I remember this. I called it the Wave Mountain. I used it to know if I was near home. Once again, Pickle pretends like everything is normal and would follow up with a part 2 with exploring his old worlds. But this time, he'd find something different. Super big forest.
But he's uncreative.
Book with no name. Oh yeah, I spawned in a house. I don't remember this world at all. There's something in these woods. Every day I go for firewood. I always see it watching my every move. Always darts behind a tree or... We'll have to hold on to this for later.
What?
Didn't see anything outside.
Stop. I'm scared. I'm scared.
Not sure if I made this to be a horror map. Whether or not, it's pretty creepy.
Scared.
We'll have to get back to this video entirely later, because I think this post alone, including the book, will help us answer a lot of questions. But for now, we'd have to move on, because in this next post, something interesting happens. Take a look.
Why did it solve like that?
Hey guys, in today's video, I'll be exploring some red thing
why
I
is it
found on my
calling it a
map.
video? Hold
This
on.
thing appeared on my map
Wait, I have an ick to peck. He's calling it a video, but it's actually more like a slideshow of images on a TikTok.
the other day, and today, I'm gonna figure out what it is. Wish me luck. Super dark part. Think I found it. Looks surprisingly inviting, yet not. Holy cow, it's dark.
Skyblock house.
It's off camera, but there's a light switch thing on the wall.
Oh.
I'm going left. Some type of office or something? Long hallway. Also super dark. Thank God there's
No,
light
the
switches.
redstone
Kinda
looks
looks
like
like a nurse's
blood.
office. Found where that redstone trail leads.
Doesn't it
Now
look
the
like
right
blood?
hallway. Also very dark. Weird broom. Oh, they're classrooms. Broke the cobble. Turns out there's a cafeteria. Gotta say, impressive
A
redstone
school?
lights. Only had to switch one lever. Safe to say it's a school, but I'm not sure why. Got home and a sign on my mailbox changed. Went inside and saw this guy. Not sure if this was a coincidence. Next upload will be the full book from last video and probably more of my old world. See ya. Let's go back and analyze everything. We find out Pickle has two sisters named Janelle and Chloe, who also played Minecraft with him. Then in another world, there seems to be a grave someone made that wasn't made by Pickle, but there's no context further given. Then in the recent post in Pickle's new world, a structure spawns into his world, and like Pickle said, what we're looking at is a school. Not only that, but there's something else that rubs me the wrong way. This redstone trail that leads to a bed that we can tell is in a nurse's
That looks
office.
like a blood.
What could this mean exactly? We can assume the cave
literally
speed has
looks like
something to
blood.
do with this school being either built or spawned in. But why have both structures that we've seen been based off of real life places? And what could they mean? At the end of the slideshow, we can see his mailbox sign was changed, and obviously not by him, and a villager staring at Pickle, which I can guarantee is the same villager we saw when Pickle was first showing off his world. I didn't want to say anything at first, but I was wondering how the villager managed
What's the Minecraft Monster School? Is that a real thing? Like, is that like something I'm supposed to know about but I've never heard before?
to get so far away from his village. It seems this isn't a normal villager, and maybe the villager was the one who changed Pickle's mailbox sign. And going back to the earlier post, Pickle found a book while exploring old worlds on his Xbox. I didn't want to go through it because he didn't show everything, but he mentions his next post will be showing us the full book, so it seems we'll finally get to see what this book contains. Hey guys, in today's video, I'll be showing the full book from one of my previous uploads. There's something in these woods. Every day, I go for firewood. I always see it watching my every move. Always darts behind a tree or into a pond and vanishes. It has not harmed me, but I fear it will. It steals supplies when I am asleep. It murders any livestock I attempt to keep. It's not going to kill directly, but wait for me to die of starvation. But for what? It rips animals' heads off and knocks over trees? Why wait for me to starve? Why not just kill me and get it done? I yearn for sleep, a quiet rest. It claws at my window and bangs on my doors. I just want this to end. Please, God. It was at the foot of my bed. It just stared, then laughed a laugh I never want to hear again. I cannot go on.
Did you hear
If you
that?
are reading this,
Did you hear that?
I could not live like this. I'm sorry, Mother. Your child is gone. I love
Wait
you.
a minute.
I know I will burn for my
Is this his
but nothing
brother?
can be worse than this. death do us apart, it was fun while it lasted. Although one page changed from the last time I looked through the book. Not sure what this means, but it's weird.
A cipher.
Also, I spent a little while opening the map, and it's just one huge forest. Decided to go underground. Lava. Found a cave. For some reason, everything is just dirt. Also, mineshaft. Only bit of oak in this world. It seems we can finally review everything that's been going on. First off, remember that Pickle found this book from an old world that he doesn't remember making, which must mean someone else who also uses the Xbox made this world, which we can most likely assume is Pickle's brother. So what exactly—
Wait, someone else could be using the Xbox. I didn't realize.
Lava. Found a cave. For some reason, everything is just dirt. Also, mineshaft. Only bit of oak in this world. It seems we can finally review everything that's been going on. First off, remember that Pickle found this book from an old world that he doesn't remember making, which must mean someone else who also uses the Xbox made this world, which we can most likely assume is Pickle's brother. So what exactly is going on in the book? It seems Pickle's brother started journaling about how something is in his world, and whatever it is, it doesn't physically attack them. It does things to mentally break them down, like stealing their supplies, clawing on their windows, or banging on their doors. And they even do things like standing at the foot of their bed just to be noticed because it seems to feed off of fear. We don't know the timeline of events, but it seems his brother was using this book to document his insanity. And by the end of the page, it was clear his brother was no longer with us. If you didn't notice, the house where the book was found seems to be where everything that was documented was taking place. For example, he mentioned how something would always dart behind a tree or into a pond and vanishes. There's not even windows in the house, it looks almost barricaded. Even after revisiting the world, at the end it looked like there was something hiding in the mineshaft. Whether this was the cave thieves doing, this world in itself is just haunted. Let's go back to when I mentioned how we never got full context to his brother being sent to a psychiatric facility. All we were told was that he had some issues he was working on. What if Cave Steve, the entity that seems to be haunting Pickle's brother, is the reason behind why he ended up going insane? We're told he got a lot more reckless and was always getting into trouble. What if the school Pickle found, the redstone trail that led to the nurse's office, was a representation of real life? Maybe an accident happened in school and his brother was rushed to the nurse's office. Why did Cave Steve show Pickle this? How does he know an incident that happened in school? Or the psychiatric facility that he spawned underground that was also correlated to his brother? It's clear this entity is the cause behind not only his brother's mental breakdown, but also his death. And now it's come to haunt Pickle. But why? Although there's no clear answer, we have to remember this is an entity. Sometimes it doesn't require a motive to do evil things. Maybe its sole purpose is just to cause harm to others. Then again, this isn't the end of the story. The account continues to post and there's still a continuing story, so there's still questions left to be answered. Maybe one day we'll revisit this account, but for now, make sure to check up on your friends and family because you never know what someone's going through. And with that, I'll see you all in the next one.
All cinematic. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed the video. Don't forget to like and subscribe so you can watch my next video. And thank you. Goodbye.